Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 66 of Europa Universalis for As Arabia. We are currently in a war with Spain that we have started. We're not directly attacking Spain, we're actually attacking the guys that own Madagascar, whatever they're called. Sakalava. Is that right? Sakalava, yeah. And Spain were protecting them. Now, that was cheeky. You managed to get those guys in behind me, so let's go ahead and run you down. Now then, we do want to get all of these ships together if we can, so let's just grab them all and get them all to go and merge over here. I don't think he's going to send his fleet out. If he does, I'll send my fleet out as well. I think we should all be able to safely merge up. Yep. Now then, they're going to get pushed out now, so I've got to come out with my fleet if I want to engage that fleet. Lose some army professionalism or gain a tiny bit of corruption. We'll gain the corruption because we've got the money to deal with it. We actually won that battle, which is excellent. So let's just go and move back down and take one of these provinces. Right, are we going to get rid of their heavies is the question. The answer is no. Let's go and sort of recuperate a little bit. But yeah, we need to sort of stop that army getting around behind us if we can. Let's not forget what we've got going on in other places. We've got some more ships here as well. You guys definitely need to go and move in. We get you all together. That's what we want to do. Right, back up here. So we're moving out with a few more armies. We've already got an army on this side, which is fine. Probably don't need this many guys around. Let's go ahead and move one of these armies and get them down here. It's probably going to take them forever to get there, but we'll do it anyway. We do have an army that's marching around here to start trying to take some of this stuff. We might need to use the boats. Are Spain in any more wars? No, they're still in that war against England. So that's taking a while to fall. We've got this one. Let's go and get Granada. Try and grab that as quickly as we can. I'm not going to start paying for all these. Do you know what we could do, though? How far ahead are we in terms of military tech? We're still 8 years ahead of time, so we can really afford to go and get a few wall breaches here and there. Just to get this done a little bit quicker. Now, we're not going to be able to take too much from Spain, simply because they're not a co-belligerent, so it's a little bit more expensive to take stuff from them. That is a colony. We could just go ahead and burn that straight to the ground. So let's go and grab the colony. Now, we do know that Spain does have an army down here somewhere, so we do need to keep our eye open for that. Let's group you up together. You guys are trying to do stuff. You are moving into this coastal area. So, looks like we can actually go and get an engagement over there. Managed to do a conversion. It would be nice if we could get rid of some of their heavies, but it's probably not going to happen. Let's go ahead and dock back up again, get repaired. Carry on with these conversions. Our religious unity is still really good, so I'm not bothered by that. Okay, what have we got going on over here? There's a few Spanish ships around. Certainly nothing to cause any problems. Now, hopefully, England won't take all of the stuff that we actually want to complete our mission. So I'm hoping that war is going to end relatively soon. We're just standing there taking attrition. We need to get across and get Messina. We also need a fleet to get there because we've got all of this territory that we can't currently get through, which is a bit of a pain. Let's go and stand over there. We shouldn't get any attrition. We might just need to wait until they get out of one of their other wars just to make this possible. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues. We can burn the colony. Let's go ahead and just straight up do that. Gives them one bit of land less. Move towards legalism or mysticism. Let's just keep going towards legalism. Let's go and split this army up into two. I mean, Spain does have a 28 stack around, but it's not particularly strong. So I'm not overly concerned by it. Where are you moving? You're moving over there. Can we catch you out? I'm just trying to get rid of some of their heavies if I can. I mean, even though we're going to lose ships, we're always going to win the naval encounters. They still didn't lose any ships. This is the thing, you see. They've got such low morale. They always just break before they get a chance to get anything done. But we're going to grab as much stuff down here as we can, just to sort of try and really screw the Spanish efforts over down there. You're finally at 0%. You're at 0%. So yeah, we need England to get out of this war so we can go and take the provinces that we want. How is Spain doing? Have they got any manpower left? They've got no manpower left in the tank. They're using a lot of mercenaries. They've got 143k men left. This should be relatively easy. We can actually go and take the next military tech if we want. We're massively ahead of time, but we can get artillery shock, artillery fire, and a new type of artillery. So even though we're like so far ahead already, let's go ahead and do it. We're in a war. We might as well be as prepared for it as we can be. And anything that makes it easier to take provinces, let's go and do it. Let's split you guys up. Half of you there, half of you there. Then we can just go and camp you in Ceuta or Gibraltar or something to stop any armies slipping past us in the other direction. So that is fine. So we can piece Spain out separately, which is kind of what we want to do. Piece them out and take the land that we need. So that's another conversion. We're actually, we were admin caps there for a second. Let's go and do it. I know, we're massively ahead of time, so let's just go ahead and do it. We can start building some more up for all the coring that we're going to need to do. Right, you guys go and camp in Ceuta. And then that'll be able to stop the Spanish getting any more armies across. I don't think they're going to be able to, so I'm not overly concerned about that. So yeah, this is a little bit annoying over here, but it should go away. In the meantime, I do need to keep my eye on what's going on down here. Just in case Spain do try and get any more units past me. I'm not even sure where that army is. They may have picked it up on boats. It may be cowering in a corner or somewhere. I just don't know right now. We will get over here and like siege these guys out, but let's deal with Spain first. We'll deal with Spain. We'll take some of the Madagascar mainland. I want to leave that province here for as long as possible, because we might be able to use it to try the same trick again. That's kind of what I'm going for here. So we're just going to keep grabbing these provinces. It's just one of those annoying wars where you're kind of having to watch two different directions at the same time. So, are you guys still on the move? You are. If you can just sit in one of those provinces, it'll stop any enemy armies getting past. Or at least it should do. That's the plan. So yeah, we need you to get out of this war. That'll make life a bit easier for us. You guys group together. We're taking a little bit of attrition, but nothing that we really need to be worried about. So I can't imagine that war lasting too much longer, to be honest. Can we still get any... Yeah, we can't get claims well, we couldn't get claims anyway because we don't have a border with it. That's it, I remember now. My age-riddled brain not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's keep moving down with these guys. I'm sure that these guys will move up here. Bypass, that little tiny... let's lose the prestige. That little tiny vassal that we have, that we've kind of just ignored and has been taking up a relationship slot, only has 6,000 men, but my god, they've been present in every single war we've been in. And they get stuff done. You know, they don't sit around and do nothing, they get involved. Props to them for that. Let's go ahead and take Cadiz. We could move up and get a few more forts, we will do. But we want to force some of these ships out, especially when we can get easy kills on these one-stack navies. So we'll definitely go and do that. I really want to keep my eye on what's going on down here, though, because I do know that Spain had some troops down here. I do not know where they are at the moment. So I really want to make sure that they... There they are. I knew they had a stack somewhere. They're sort of hiding right in the corner. We've got Cadiz. That kicked the boats out, and we've won that naval battle. We can do the same thing over here. Now, there is a 49 stack coming. That's quite interesting. Seems to be going the long way around. Now, wherever they try and go, whatever they try and do, I'm surprised they don't just go and attack Austria there, to be honest. If they want to come and attack me, that is fine. I will take that fight. That'll force another ship out. Let's go and take the Algarve. We don't really need to, and we're not... Our navy's not in that area, but we might as well do it. So the question is, does it look like these guys are actually going to move in onto us? It doesn't look like it. But I do want to try and sort of trap them in that corner if I can. Let's just go ahead and split these guys up and I'll move half of you down there. We'll have a little bit of local unrest, that's fine. So once we can get rid of this army, that'll make life a lot easier for us. We can just stat wipe them out completely. Once you get 100%, you're going to move over into Zumbo. And that's fine. We can purchase another ability. Well, we might as well. None of these are particularly useful for us, and it's all going to change shortly, so I'm not overly concerned. But yes, one war at a time. Let's just pause up, have a quick look and see how things are progressing up on this end of the world. So they haven't tried to unsiege anything. That's okay. Not too sure where their stack went. Austria marching troops through my lands now. We've occupied somewhere else. Excellent. Let's move you in over here. We are having a little bit of a struggle because we're sort of having to go around the zone of control. You guys have grabbed all of that, which is excellent. Ah, here they come with a 40 stack. We've got some spare men up here. Let's bring them in because we might need them. Now, we could go ahead and just abandon this siege. Let's get the 100% on this one. They're just going to try and take that back. Do you know what? We've got this 7% chance. I say we just let it tick over. They're not going to be able to do too much damage. And as I said, I am bringing another army round the other way. You guys have dropped some troops as well. We don't have a wall breach here. Let's go ahead and pay for it. I mean, we could do an assault, but I don't think we need to. We've got the wall breach. That'll drastically speed up the chances of us getting this. And we are moving in with our other army. You do need to have a better leader, though. So let's get you into this province, and let's get you a better leader. See if we can pull a leader out from somewhere else. We don't want to pull John out. Let's pull Afro out. Let's have Afro leading this one. And, yeah, we've got a few armies here that we can possibly intercept and do something against. You're engaging Bypass's army, which is very unfair to Bypass. Right, let's go and march on that army. Spain may come in and help them, or they may not. They've just forced March to double back round. They did get there in time, but I don't think it's going to help them. Actually, they do have a good general there. It is going in our way, only because we just rolled a few good back-to-back 9s there. That really could have gone either way at that point. Now, they're probably... They will do. They're going to go and march back to there. And I know that because that's the only friendly province that's close by. So let's go and grab you, kill you guys off if we can. Now, you do appear to be sort of fully... well, you're not fully reinforced, but you've got your morale back. So you're just going to march up there and try and catch them up if you can. We'll take these guys out down here. This battle should go in our favour also. Now, we did get some crappy rolls there at the beginning. That hasn't helped. But we did win the fight. So we definitely want to take that out. Now then. You guys did give us the slip there, unfortunately. However, you're still very weak. So I'm still going to force march up into you. We'll get the 10 stack first. Is Spain going to turn around and try and come back and help them? No, they just ignored them. So we should also catch that 19 stack there as well. We've managed to occupy somewhere else. That's another stat wipe. Let me select the... Why won't you let me select the army? That's weird. Undo the forced march and start heading south again. Let's go and grab these guys again. They are putting together a relatively big navy here, but this doesn't matter. Remember, we're going to piece Spain out. What have you got there as well? You've got land fire damage. Wow. No wonder we're absolutely wrecking these guys. So yeah, we should be able to do what we... Where are you going? Looks like we're going to catch you. And we'll be able to fully siege out everything that these guys have got down here. Now, are Spain still involved in their other war? Looks like it. Not seeing any hostile sieges going on. Let's grab some of these other provinces just to get war score. Austria is still trying to siege out their capital. I'm guessing once the capital's been sieged out, Austria will probably, or England will probably peace out at that point. Did we get that army? I'm going to assume that we did. Let's get you back to friendly territory. We can get you across here on the ships. We might do that sooner rather than later. Let's go down here and sort of force these ships out, though. We don't want to engage this navy. They do have 10 heavies and 31 lights there. So we'd rather that navy just went away before we start trying to take anything from these guys. Which will probably happen. But if we... You see, we do want to take... I can't get through this land because it belongs to other people. So we've kind of got to sit around here. Now, what I'd like to do is I need these provinces, but I can't get these provinces because we don't occupy any of the land around here. So we've basically got to wait for these guys to get out of their war. That's going to be the problem for us here. Do we still have a truce against the Ottomans? Yes, we do. It's running out, though. Few more years. We want to take the rest of Ajam at some point, and the rest of Fars, and we need to get up here into Transoxiana. It will happen. Sooner or later it will happen. Right, looks like their navy's actually on the move. Not sure where they're heading. They're probably heading south. Yep, looks like they're going maybe back around to the Spanish mainland. That's fine. That's great for me. Keeps them out of the way. Let's go ahead and have another little punt at this navy. And yeah, we'll try and get some of these guys across in transports and we'll start sieging them out over here. Looks like you're... Oh, no, we just forced them out. That's why they left. Those are all lights. There we go. We're now in the age of revolutions. Let's have a quick look at this. We did win that naval encounter. Let's go and dock back up again. So, what do we get to have now? Emperor, we've already got. Great Leader, 3-star General or Admiral. Yeah, we've already done that one, so most of these were fine. Have at least 125% discipline in your armies. Have a government with a parliament. Own or control at least different origins of institutions. I mean, we've got everything that we need. Napoleonic warfare, artillery bonus versus forts is very nice. Forced march doesn't cost any power, which is also really nice. Doesn't mean you want to leave it on all the time, because it still has the drawback where you don't actually recover morale, or you recover morale at a really slow rate while it's on. The improved artillery damage, there's just so much good stuff at the end here for these fights. It is absolutely brilliant. We want to pick these guys up. And we'll get across over here to the mainland. That's kind of what we want to do now. We'll repair up first. Let's get the repairing done. And yeah, we've basically just got to wait for the war to end. It does look like Austria have got the capital now. So what is this war actually for? This is... So Spain is the attacker. The attacker against England in the English-Columbian War for Independence. No, England's the attacker. So, no, hang on. English Columbia is trying to become independent, and Spain must have been supporting Colombia's independence. That's what's going on there. Let's go ahead and put this army back together, because there is a fairly big Spanish stack around. Although I'm still quite sure that Spain doesn't really have many... Yeah, it's actually got some manpower back, but he's only got 86,000 men, so that's like half of his entire army. Don't know where the rest of them are. Oh, siege ability. Plus 10%. Yes, please. A great advisor has died. So we've got all of this stuff. That's fine. You can just sort of sit around down here. Great advisor has died is our admin guy. Yearly inflation reduction. Yes. Because we've no doubt got a fair bit of that right now. Actually, not as much as I thought. That's quite cool. 17k in the bank. We should probably get some buildings, really. There's some town halls somewhere. Anywhere that'll give us some decent tax money. Let's go ahead and have a look and see if we can get some stock exchanges. There's definitely going to be some good ones that we can get in here. So let's go ahead and get a few of those. Still plenty of money in the bank. Training fields. Get a few more men in there. Conscription centres we don't really need. Yeah, I think we're generally good. Yeah, I think that's all we need to spend right now. So, these ships are all repaired. Let's get you guys on the transports, and let's get the transports to land you over here. We should be able to pull this off. Now, they do have their ships there again. They're actually giving us a wide berth, which is fine. So, we will have to go and pick the rest of the guys up. So, let's go ahead and get you guys to drop off into Ibonia, or whatever that's called. You're just sort of blockading there for no real reason. Right, is this other war going to end at any point? I'm seeing some black flags going on over here, so something's definitely happening. Now then, these are some... Are they separatists? Particularists. Let's get rid of them, because we want to retain control of these provinces when the war ends. Assuming that at some point it eventually will. We'll probably get... like black flagged anyway. Ragusa, what are you doing? Hiring condottieri with the look of things. Right, so you guys are dropping off over here. You have landed. Let's go ahead and pick the rest of you up. And by the time we pick you up, we should just be able to dock there. Okay, we did win that battle. Okay, now here's a problem. We've got a 51k stack coming in from... Right, the war has ended. The war has ended. So everything's suddenly become unoccupied. This is what we were waiting for. You're not black flagged. You're going to move in over here. This is what we were waiting for. This is excellent. This is most excellent. So we do have to be a little bit careful what we're doing here. You guys probably can't get across. You can get across there, I guess. Somehow. Yeah, this is all kind of working out the way we want it to work out. So let's just be careful about this. Because Spain have a lot of troops. But they're trying to unsiege something. There we go. They actually decided to back out of that one. They realised what was happening. And what was happening was we had a lot more men than they did. Now, you are trying to move in down here. That is pretty cheeky. Let's see if we can catch them. If we can catch them, it'll be really good. It looks like we are going to actually catch them down here. And it is a big stack, but we're about to throw another 40,000 men into that. So we should win this battle without a problem. There we go. Wasn't an awful lot of war score. But it's certainly enough to calm them down a little bit. So we're definitely going to try and jump on these little armies where we can. Force them out. Now, we'll need some transports if we want to get over here. Sassari and Cagliari, do we need either of those? Doesn't look like it. Cordoba, Messina, Palermo. So, Messina, Palermo... Cordina, I think, is one of these ones. Somewhere. Cordoba. Was it Cordoba? I've forgotten already. I only looked at it like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, Cordoba. Cordoba, Messina, Palermo. There's only 3 provinces we need from Spain. And we want to take Ceuta because we have a mission for that. So that should be relatively straightforward. But we need to siege these forts out because we'll need the forts... Well, we'll need the fort in Messina if we want to take Messina and Palermo. Which we do. And we will, because we can. So, this particular... yeah, we need to take that fort. If we take that fort, we'll probably have all that we need from Spain. Which will be excellent. So, we've got these guys over here now. This is great. Let's go ahead and start sieging out, basically. And we'll continue in the next video because we're well over the 20-minute mark. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Arabia. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.